Hi, so I'm going to show you how to make a digital notebook that you will have one copy of, a master copy, and then your students will have a linked copy. And if you change something on your copy, they'll be able to update theirs so that they can see it too. So the way that it starts, you have your notebook that you've made. You can get slides to this dimension by going to File, Page Setup, Custom, and then this is on centimeters, but you could do 8.5 by 11 inches. So that's how you get this size. So once you have your notebook the way that you want it, I'm first going to show you how to edit the master, which is something you can do so that kids don't have to, they can't mess with what you have here. So for example, on this slide, kids could drag all of this around. They could drag it all like this. So what you can do is, if you have a slide set up the way you want it, you can highlight it all, hit Control C, and then go to Slide and Edit Master. You're going to go to Insert, New Layout. It usually just has the title. You can delete that. Paste everything here, and here it is. It looks like the fonts didn't add up, but you can format it however you want. This even says, remember to set your instructions on the master. So for example, if you wanted to have a prompt, you could say, respond to the question below. Say this was a question right here. Then you can go to Insert Placeholder, and you can insert a text box that they will then be able to type in. You can change the size and the font if you want. I usually make these a color so that they know they need to fill in all the colored boxes. Then when you go back to the original slide, you'll have it when you go to add a new slide in your options. So I can add custom layout 1, and now if they try to do anything with this text, they can't touch it. They can only type in this box. That's a brief tutorial on how you can edit the master. I do it a lot to make worksheets for my kids. There are lots of videos about that. But this is about making a linked notebook. So once you have your whole notebook the way that you want it, a good idea is to add a bunch of blank slides at the end, because the only thing you can't do is add slides. So you can change what's on the slides, but you can't add new ones. So adding a bunch at the end is a really good idea. I would add more than this if I was actually going to use this notebook. So what I'm going to do is click the first slide, hold down Shift while I scroll to the bottom, click the last slide, right-click, copy. Then you're going to make a new presentation. This is important. You can't just create a copy from File, Make a Copy. It won't do it the right way. So you're going to make a new presentation. This is where you need to go in and set those dimensions again. So File, Page Setup, Custom. We have 8.5 by 11. Then you're just going to click over here and paste all the slides you got from the master copy. And this is the really important part. You're going to get this box pop up, and you're going to click Link and Keep Original Styles. That is the secret. That is what will make this connected to your original copy. And now on all of these slides, you'll see a button like this, Linked Slide Options. So what I recommend doing is titling this master copy really big so you remember, and then I titled mine like student copy. You can see that it's linked. Really quickly, I'm just going to show you what happens when you do change the master. So for example, if I wanted to go on to slide 11 and change something, I could say ACES paragraph prompt. So we're going to practice with 8. We're going to say, you know, whatever. How does the author use similes to characterize Bella, or whatever. And then I'm going to give them a text box here where they can reply. Make it a color so they know they need to type there. Then when the students come over to their copy, they're going to see this button that says Update on slide 11. So you'll tell them, go to slide 11, click Update. They'll click it. And what you typed on the other slide will match what they have. That's pretty much how it works. The only important thing is pretty much you have to push this out through Google Classroom, because otherwise each child would have to do the thing where you click the first slide, then shift and slide down, make a new presentation, change the dimensions themselves, and link the slides, and that's a lot. And through Google Classroom, it forces make a copy, so it's already linked that way. Also important that they don't turn it in on Google Classroom, because then they won't be able to edit it again. So you can just either ask them to download as a PDF, like slide 8 or whatever they're working on, or you can just go into their notebooks and look at what they've been working on. So that's pretty much how it works. If you have any questions, you can email me. Thanks.